The MotoGP paddock is in an uproar. Marquez's fame has once again shaken the racing world after he made a shocking confession. Marquez reportedly revealed a secret agreement he had kept under wraps in the midst of preparations for the 2026 MotoGP season, shocking everyone. The news has sparked wild speculation among teams and riders. What was the agreement's content? Who was involved? And how will it impact the competitive landscape of MotoGP next season? Let's discuss it. Behind the impressive statistics and dominance often seen in the standings lies a story of strategy and maturity rarely captured on camera. Marquez revealed that the agreement was made shortly after the first two rounds of the 2025 MotoGP season in Qatar and Thailand. During that crucial phase, the competitive dynamics between him and his younger brother became increasingly complex and sensitive. Mark admitted that Alex's fast and aggressive performance forced him to re-evaluate his racing approach. He realised that competing on the track is not just about speed, but also about maintaining emotional balance. Mark invited his younger brother to speak privately, away from the public spotlight and the pressures of the paddock. The essence of their discussion was simple yet crucial. They would fight tooth and nail on the track, pressuring each other uncompromisingly while maintaining family ties outside of racing. Even though the tension on the track was high, there was no room for protracted personal conflict. We agreed to give it our all from the starting line. But after the checkered flag, we're still brothers, Mark stated in an interview with the Spanish media. The agreement was sealed with a handshake, no written contract and no witnesses, but it was full of meaning and became a crucial foundation for the brothers' dominance in MotoGP. This agreement was not just a formality on paper. Throughout the 2025 season, Mark and Marquez frequently engaged in fierce duels on the track, overtaking each other until the final laps in several crucial races. Their rivalry was intense, yet controlled, often drawing admiration. Most strikingly, there was almost no dangerous contact or incident that could have damaged either rider's chances, technically or emotionally. Many analysts view this situation as a reflection of the maturity of racing at the highest level. Typically, when two main rivals are related, there is a high risk of emotional conflict and impulsive decisions on the track. However, Mark and Alex have managed to keep their professional and family lives separate, setting an example for healthy competition in modern MotoGP. One MotoGP analyst called this agreement a key factor in preventing sibling rivalry from turning destructive. Instead of sparking internal conflict or controversy, Mark and Alex's relationship has enriched the MotoGP 2025 narrative, offering a story of sportsmanship, self-control, and professionalism amid some of the most intense competitions in motorcycle racing. The 2025 season also highlights their contrasting racing personalities. Mark is known for his aggressiveness, instinct, and willingness to take extreme risks. Meanwhile, Alex has been more measured, stable, and consistent. These differences create a unique balance, allowing them to be equally competitive without undermining each other. The results are tangible. Mark secured his 7th MotoGP world title in the Premier class and his 9th Grand Prix title, equaling the record of the legendary Valentino Rossi. Alex, on the other hand, had the best season of his career, finishing runner-up thanks to his consistency. Public reactions to Mark's confession were mixed and sparked immediate discussion among MotoGP fans. Many praised the maturity and professionalism that both riders displayed in handling their on-track rivalry. To them, this open and honest attitude proved that rivalry doesn't always end in conflict, but can develop into mutual respect instead. However, many also expressed surprise at the deliberate use of mental strategies and rivalry management at the highest level of racing worldwide. For some fans, this offered a new perspective on the complexities of modern MotoGP. Racing isn't just about speed, it's also about managing rivalries, personal relationships, and mental stress, commented an international MotoGP journalist. For Mark, this confession reflected a significant shift in his perspective on racing. He no longer views MotoGP as merely a matter of winning or losing. Rather, He sees it as a process of continually pushing himself and his closest rivals to develop and improve as riders and individuals. Despite his significant success in the 2025 season, Marc Márquez now faces much greater pressure. As MotoGP 2026 approaches, he holds not only the title of reigning champion, but also faces soaring public expectations and his personal ambition to continue dominating in an increasingly dense and uncompromising competitive landscape. Márquez openly admits that defending his World Championship title will be no easy feat. The mental burden of always being at the forefront is challenging in itself. My main goal is to become a world champion. That will put a lot of pressure on my shoulders, Márquez said candidly, reflecting the enormous demands now placed on him. This pressure was further exacerbated by the serious shoulder injury he suffered in Mandalika in 2025. The injury required surgery and a long, grueling recovery process. This situation is a significant test, especially for Márquez, who must perform consistently and competitively in nearly 20 races throughout a full season. Beyond physical fitness and technical adaptation, the threat from rivals is now more real and structured. Aprilia, KTM, Yamaha and Honda have shown positive trends in their motorcycle development, with consistent performance improvements from series to series. Marco Bezzecchi with Aprilia is seen as a serious threat thanks to his aggressive yet stable riding style. Meanwhile, Pedro Acosta with KTM is predicted to emerge as a new force who can no longer be underestimated. On the other hand, the team itself presents challenges. For the Ducati Lenovo team, the relationship with teammates like Francesco Bagnaia is a crucial factor in determining the course of the season. Both riders have high ambitions, so maintaining a healthy working relationship is challenging. Marc Márquez must balance the interests of team collaboration, sharing technical data and motorcycle setup, and developing race strategies, with his personal ambition to fight for the world title. Solid cooperation can accelerate motorcycle development and overall team performance. However, intense internal competition has the potential to create additional pressure. Every decision, both on and off the track, significantly impacts the course of the season. Small mistakes, ineffective communication, or misaligned strategies can result in losing crucial points in the title race. Marc realises that it will be nearly impossible to repeat the extraordinary season of 2025 exactly. Sprint races, tyre characteristics, and the development of rival bikes will make the 2026 MotoGP season very different. However, one thing is clear. With his experience, maturity, and proven mental strategy, Marc Márquez remains the centre of attention. The secret agreement with his brother Alex is no longer just a story of the past. It's a symbol of how rivalries, even within families, can manifest. Will sibling rivalries like those of Marc and Alex become a new trend in modern MotoGP? Or are they only possible because of their experience and maturity? Leave your thoughts below